Guys, you've noticed that using that, what we call a shotgun grip, is quite effective for helping you to get off your elbow. So now, that shotgun grip is where I'm grabbing at his calf here. It's a nice, especially with the bro, he's got a nice meaty one for me to grab, and I want to get my elbow tight, okay? By doing that, I've got this nice big friction grip on his leg, okay? So when you do that sweep now, and you come up, the connection helps me to get off my elbow. I'm going to explain now why we want to get off our elbow, because if I stay on my elbow like this thing, and I try to come through for a footlock, there's a lot of space, and I might get the tap, but I've changed the angle and I haven't really got my shoulder involved. The reason I want to get my shoulder involved is because it's the top of the chain of muscles that I'm going to use to break his ankle in the straight footlock. I know if a lot of people think a straight footlock is basic, but like that move is still used at the highest level. If not to submit them, to get them to show you something else, like the heel hook or the toe hold or the knee bar. So unless you have a straight footlock that is damaging enough to cause like them to go, man, I got to get out of this, you're not going to see the other advanced stuff. So straight footlock will serve you from white belt to black belt and more. Okay, it's still probably my favorite move, right? So you're going to take your drill now, and underneath, shotgun grip. Make sure you're nice and tight. Up, out, and around. When we get here, you've got to be sitting up, okay? If you're on your elbow, it's not going to work. And we're going to do a variation of the straight footlock that's legal for everyone. It's called the shotgun footlock, okay? Diego Plato does it. Who else? Dagno Rocha does this. And Jake O'Driscoll showed this to me and a few details that have really helped me to bring mine up to speed. I used to just like the good old straight footlock here, right? Okay, we've all seen this one. Like you get your guillotine grip here, and then we just try to send it, okay? That's all good, but it's only gonna cause ankle damage. And honestly, team, I'm sure you've experienced this if you've competed yourself. Some people will not tap to that. They're gonna go, nah, like, I need to win this that badly. I'm only gonna limp for like a week, and they'll just eat the straight footlock. So you have to cause some more damage or more pain so that they go, oh, okay, I actually need to think about tapping here. The straight footlock with the shotgun grip is gonna help you a lot to do that. So we're here, we landed in our sweep, we're upright. This hand that was the shotgun grip is gonna come up and under like this, okay? I'm not gonna connect normally. My hand is gonna go to the top of his shin, quite short, okay? I don't wanna go up here, I wanna go quite short, just enough that I can bring my hand over to my wrist like I'm checking the time, okay? From here, you're gonna be able to choke your wrists up like you're accelerating on your bike, and then I can start to break, okay? Remember, I'm being nice now, but in reality, we're gonna bring our knees together, we're gonna squeeze around that, we're gonna use our whole back and look away to get that tap, okay? Just be careful, everyone's ankles have different range of flexibility, so I'm not about to go and and like hit them really hard with it. As you can see, I eased into it with them. I'm not just trying to smash that on. You can save that for competition, okay? Where yes, you actually would have to send it a bit. But here, it's actually quite good for you and your training partner to go slowly through that motion to see where their range is and to make sure your mechanics are correct. Get good feedback from them where they go, you know, that was tight, I feel like you could be further up your foot or whatever, and then make your adjustments, okay? So let's go again. Again on your single leg X, shotgun grip nice and tight, spiral and turn. I get my return here, hand comes through, hand to shin, and I want to be just tight enough where it feels almost uncomfortable to get my wrist in, okay? You see my shoulders on his toes, okay? Now I can just start to lift in. There's a lot of pressure on that, and I'm doing about half pressure, okay? And you'll still be able to break that, okay? The difference between this and a straight footlock, normal straight footlock is gonna get that. This shotgun footlock is also gonna smash and snap that bone, okay? So you will break that like a baseball bat. You've seen those videos of the guy breaking like baseball bats? This is the grip you'd use to break a baseball bat, okay? Cool, and a baseball bat made of wood is much more supple and takes much more pressure to break than a bow. So you can break people's things pretty quickly with this. So, of course, when we're training, nice and careful.
You obviously take it easy there when you're sitting up the whole time. So if you're sending it, would you go back or?
Yeah, bro. So the good thing about I'll just get you sitting. The good thing about this shotgun footlock is I don't have to show my back. You know, with this one, we always feel like we need to go belly down, like, and you kind of do to get that, like, recruit your back. Right? With the shotgun, I don't need to sit down to do this. And if you want more pressure, for you more advanced guys, you should start using this outside hook, okay? Because now his hip's dead on the mat, I don't need to make range anymore. He might go to his knee and start coming up, because if he stands on the mat, there's no footlock, okay? But if he gets to his knee here, so just get to that knee for me. If I get this hook in here, that's gonna be real bad, okay? That's where you see knee damage and things going in. So you more advanced guys want to play with that outside hook as they try to stand up and get their weight on that foot. That's gonna break a lot of stuff.
Does that hook still work the same if he tries to clear the foot and sit on the foot and you can switch the hook to the inside? Same.
Yes, but you're going to have to be a little bit more active with your hips, right? So if I'm in here, let's say I got my setup and then he strips the foot and tries to sit on it, I'm going to have to be active, come out, and then go back. So you've really got to be pretty diligent at policing your hip distance here, which is another reason I like the shotgun footlock, because now I can like shove his knee, or if I'm in on this, it's a lot harder for me to like start scooting and getting behind his knee. So that shotgun grip's just, from what I've seen recently, much superior for getting good braking. Yeah.
And just on that, you're going just above the Achilles? Like on
Yeah, bro.
that knee
Yeah.
side? Right.
And your green light, when you know you're in the right place, is when your elbow bone, like the inside of your humerus there, touches his ankle. That's when I know I'm like good. So I'm not even worried about being on his Achilles necessarily, but it's that connection that now you can. Yeah. And that's for me. Like I don't have super long arms, but I find that when I show that detail to people of different physiques, they usually get this down. Cool. You guys want to go try that? All right.